Yeah, I mean, I think Hippo's lanes look a lot stronger. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a Dazzle mid actually. I think it might
You
be a
think?
Dazzle 5 into
Okay.
the Rubik Centaur lane.
I actually like it so much better as a 5 in this game.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
I don't
otherwise
like
their
it
lane
so
is going to
much
get
either.
pressured.
But then what are you putting Matu on? What would you like to see Matu on this game in the mid? What's left that sort of screams
Well, it's hard to
Matu?
say. You have last
Yeah.
pick, right? So you're probably gonna wanna
Sure.
decide depending on what they pick.
Hippomaniacs have
I
last
kind of
pick.
like Storm for
Was it?
Hippomaniacs.
Hippomaniacs have last pick, yeah.
Yeah, Hippo
no,
has
you're
got
right.
overall last pick.
So Chaos is kind of picking their mid blindly.
Okay.
I can see them just getting something like a Death Prophet.
Yeah.
I
DPI
guess
Oh, yeah,
against the
DP's
AA
not
it's not
bad.
great. Maybe
Yeah,
not. Yeah.
I think it's alright still.
Yeah, the AA is a little bit worrisome, but you have Centaur and Wraith King to
DP
siphon.
is banned first.
Oh,
never
Yeah,
mind.
it's fine.
first.
Yeah.
JK.
I think
Hey,
everyone's been banning it against Chaos.
Yep.
Beard Breaker's banned, so they are expecting that Dazzle to be in the mid.
Yeah, but as you say, it definitely could be a debate from Chaos, and it's not a mid Dazzle.
Because that's what people were doing a while ago versus Centaur. You pick the Dazzle. But it was when Centaur was
good enough.
alone.
Yeah, I still think it's good against the Centaur Rubik. He has to play up by the creep, so the heal bomb with the PL, like Illus and stuff.
Yeah.
You have plays. It's hard for Rubik to trade with Dazzle as well. You win that trade most of the time, so.
I feel like maybe it might just still be the core Dazzle, because in mid-game, I look at the Hippos lineup, and their armor is super low on all four, right? So bad Juju is pretty significant. It builds up very fast on Centaur and Wraith King.
You can
Yeah,
go
that's
back
true,
for the
that's true.
Bane.
Because I've been seeing a lot of these times where it's like, I see an Ember Spirit, and he walks in toward these Dazzles, and then he has like minus 14 armor, and he just gets hit super hard by everybody. So
I'd just be a bit worried about a hero like Storm. Like, if they Hippomaniacs last picks. I mean, I haven't seen Storm a lot on the qualifier. I'm not really sure why. I mean, we value it super high in our own team. I think it's pretty well known.
Yeah.
So.
We've seen a few
it was like-
Storms, but only in combination with the Crystal Maiden. And then not every time, but I think whenever there was a Storm, there was a Crystal Maiden too.
I see.
Yeah, Aiden, wait, you guys are big fans of Storm? No way.
Nah,
First two
man.
Storm.
Leaked.
First pick it, yeah.
Good luck at TI. Now we've got this info out to the masses. I mean,
I would like to take this time to apologize
Yeah.
to my teammates for ruining their chances at TI.
This is why Bulba's not allowed to cast.
yeah.
This game is so crazy, by the way. Yeah. I thought CDC was winning because they were like 11k ahead at some point, but they're just throwing their bodies at the base and it's not happening.
Mars is owning. Flyby's kicking some booty on that hero.
That's very nice. Who cares about that anyway? We're about EU here. We're about EU. If
So
you want to
take out
watch
Alp.
that, there's another stream, another set of casters.
You know what?
We're here for EU. and we're
5 minutes
focusing
from now,
on Chaos
this game might
versus
be
Hippo.
over because
Yeah.
we're 5 minutes behind.
Let's have a look. Alchemist, final ban.
I mean, it's good against PL, but I think if you're Hippomaniacs, you're looking at some kind of playmaker, like Quap. I mean, I don't know if they play
He
Pop.
does like his quap. Supreme likes his
Quap,
quap.
Storm,
Yeah.
yeah. I'd be expecting more of that type of hero than
Yeah.
Elk myself. I'm really curious what they're gonna pick. Hopefully it's good against both Quap and Storm. I mean, if you're rooting for Chaos, of course.
Oh, I see. I hear something here.
Yeah, yeah,
Biased
something
Aiden over here.
Biased. And it is a Matsu mid Dazzle.
Yeah.
Match mid Dazzle, which stuck
They're
there.
going to go with it once again. They've done it. You know, it has been good for them so far in this qualifiers.
Witch Doctor.
It is a different hero to secure the lane, which was the idea behind the Dazzle 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Witch
But yeah,
Doctor.
the Witch Doctor 5th pick. That's not one you see every day.
That's a dead hero, as we like to call it.
Yeah.
It's unpicked a lot of
I
times.
But
actually
it's
think
pretty
China
good against
played it a lot.
Centaur.
What was that, Aiden?
Lanham actually played it a lot in China, and he was crushing.
Did he? Okay. I actually didn't.
Yeah,
okay, I didn't
yeah,
get to see most of those
We're
games.
not not seeing any really in this region.
No.
No.
But good against Centaur for sure, especially in the lane.
Yeah, Moses is always great. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do they grab for Supreme?
I mean, I would take Storm. There's, it's a rough lane against Dazzle, but I don't think it really matters. You're Radiant, you have the camp. I mean, you're Dire, I guess, never mind.
Oh, this is the one they do a lot of the times too. He's been playing a lot of that.
Okay, interesting. They morphed into PL.
Yeah, that's.
But
I
there
don't
isn't
like
so
that.
much lockdown. There isn't so much lockdown still on Chaos, so
Yeah.
still gonna have a good game, I think. I think the lane is actually super bad against Dazzle if he plays with Poison Touch.
Yeah, he's gonna go Poison Touch. He's gonna go double null into Blightstone, and then he's just gonna
Yeah.
keep hitting him.
I mean, I think the game kind of looks. Chaos has like a really good early timing. And if they can like snowball it and take map control, then their draft looks really strong. But I think if they struggle to get map control, then this Wraith can just hit like level 20 Radiance. Like a slow game definitely I think favors Hippomaniacs. And then like super late game, of course, the PL is gonna be the strongest hero on the board, but they lack the lockdown to really enable them to deal damage. So I don't know. I think both drafts are kind of good. They have their advantages and disadvantages.
I think back to the last. Oh, we're frozen, JJ. I think back to the last game, and I just see this. The Mars Phoenix. They caused so many problems, and I'm a little concerned about them killing that egg.
Yeah, it's true.
They've got disengage, but you know with the Stampede, but you're versus the Mars, so it's he traps you in there, and but
I think Radiant's draft is harder to play. That's kind of why I think the game is like fairly even.
Yeah.
I think if Chaos execute at like a perfect level, then they should win the game in theory. I think they just hit a harder timing.
yeah.
Where,
And Hippos is pretty straightforward. Like when you see these Rubik
yeah,
Centaur
they
side
just have a lot
lanes,
of control,
AA.
a lot of damage. Dota's just easy to play this way. You can always kill people that show on lanes. You don't really need to think too much. You just play like pubs. Just kill whatever you see. Play to your limits. Like, just be decent players. That's kind of how you play out the draft, I think. Nothing complex.
And we know Misery's going to be farmed in this game because he's Misery. He'll have items on Witch Doctor.
Is there going to be a Midas?
Hey. Maybe.
Kezu, though, on the Mars, had a fantastic showing last game.
Yep. Played good both showings that he's had on the Mars.
So this Rubik player, I don't know if you guys talked about him at all, but I used to spam a lot of Rubik myself, and he's one of the other guys in EU that used to play like exclusively Rubik in pubs.
Yep.
He's quite good on this hero.
Yeah, we saw him steal, I think 5 out of 6 Sonic Waves or something, or 6 out of 7 Sonic Waves in one of the games.
With a Doom or 2 stolen.
Yeah. He stole Exorcism and Doom in one of the team fights. He was literally like holding the high ground for his team, like single-handedly. He wasn't stealing from Omni Knight, which kind of triggered me a few times, but
he kept holding onto it for the Sonic Wave.
Yeah, he really wanted Sonic Wave instead of stealing Heavenly Grace, but I'm okay with that.
You gotta get those damage numbers, you know?
Yeah, I'm okay with that too.
Shout out to my man for being very handsome with Saberlight.
He doesn't have Liz, right? They don't have Liz to shout out.
Yeah. Well, he shouts out someone new every time. I like it.
Who did he do last time?
Can't remember.
He did Chessie.
Chessie,
Chessie.
that's the
Oh,
one.
he's
Oh yeah, I
pretty
remember.
post.
Chessie, because we talked about the post that he put up.
Yeah.
Yep. I think Hippomaniacs, regardless of how they do today, they got a lot of new fans.
Did you see the starting items that MUF does as well, Aiden? Very
Yeah.
different to most of the Rubiks I see.
Yeah. I mean, I think most Rubik 4s right now kind of do the App Store thing, where they start boots, play for
got
run control, and kind of like snowball their game off of getting runes and rotations towards mid.
Yeah.
But I guess in this game, he just feels like he's gonna dual lane bottom. He's not really gonna move, so he bought regen to outtrade the Witch Doctor.
Then he has to be careful though.
Well, I think Milan might have had that if he hit that spirit.
Yes. Especially because Curry turned around.
Oh, he gets the ward as well. That bonus regen. Doesn't have to eat his branch. The dream. And starts with the heal level 1. So wants to secure range creep because everyone always, you pull the melee creeps onto your range. That's always the best way to do it. But he's actually got the creep positioning very nice for himself here. I'm worried for Morphling.
Yeah, that's a great start. You can see Supreme is struggling already.
He's already got perfect CS plus the extra on for the Observer Ward mid.
Oh,
I think it does get easier though for Morph once he gets some levels up.
Yeah.
It's really rough early, like until level 3-4. I think it's kind of unplayable. But
God, Dazzle's animation is just so fast.
they have the same damage. It's crazy.
Yeah, look at that 67 base. Well, 67 with the null.
I think if Mata really snowballs this lane, he's gonna be able to kind of play like a lone druid, where he just goes from lane to
He's
lane. and takes
messing up
towers.
all his CS.
Dude, he's ruining every last hit.
Oh,
He denied that too.
Oh, he's
messed
just
up.
watching this
He
mid
denied
lane.
that one. The last range creep he just
Yeah.
messed up with the heal, but
Yeah.
Dazzle just level 1 spells just cost such low mana here.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
God.
at
Matu
least,
is determined to give Misery his the wins for his birthday today.
That is right. Rasmus, 28-year-old young man.
28. Oh, getting on.
Excuse me.
What?
He's one of us.
Hey, there we have it though. Milan gets Curry.
Admit.
2 of them making that lane work. Kez and Milan.
No, we're following mid though. We're good.
CS is the fun part.
So he's salving, I guess.
We're talking about how strong these dire side lanes are, and they have looked like some of the strongest, but they are not winning those lanes so far.
Oh yeah, surprising what happened at top. I guess the trade of regen at the beginning really paid dividends for them.
Phoenix level 1 Fire Spirits is one of the better damage tools at level 1.
Yeah. True.
It scales so well though. When you hit level 3, that's really when Phoenix is at its peak. Like level 1 is strong, but at level 3 you basically have damage to kill anything alone if you get to use all 4 spirits on anyone.
Yeah. And this is pretty tough because your skeletons in this lane aren't really too significant because you're versus Mars, so he's always just gonna be able to rebuke him when you pull him out.
Yeah.
And you're low armor, so you actually take quite a big punch here from both of these heroes. 2 armor. Wraith King does not enjoy getting hit by Mars.
This is probably why they banned the Lifestealer and the Jug, right? They know that they can deal with this Wraith King in the lane.
Yeah.
So they rather play against something, like they know they're gonna play against it as well. So in some ways it's like a really smart move. You know they're gonna pick it if you leave it, and you've already pre-picked a good lane against it, so you set yourself up for success this way.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of these lanes that are just like, they leave the Wraith King and they pick, I mean, we saw Singularity, I think it was, right? Singularity?
The Kunkka, right?
The Kunkka, yeah, like these type of
Yeah.
interesting picks that you wouldn't expect, but it makes sense.
He might be dead here.
He's got a lot of spirits up.
Yeah. And he's got more to cast if needed.
Yeah.
It's just brutal. Level 2 Fire Spirits, you mentioned that, and the damage you just can't really lane against.
It's really well played by Chaos. They recognize that the lane is far down, so the support is most likely gonna go pull when he's fogging, and they make the perfect read and just go on Curry right away when Senny is gone.
Jeez. Yeah. So much regen having to be used, and Kezu though, he's okay. So they'll have one lane going well for them on the side of Hippomaniacs. That Centaur should have a pretty free time versus the PL Witch Doctor.
Yeah.
Witch Doctor applies some pressure, but laning versus PL is pretty easy as Centaur.
And here's a Saberlight Centaur. He's the man to make things happen in these games. So they can get Misery. I want to try, and Kezu will be able to kill us. Senny again up
Trading
top.
kills, yeah.
Yep, trading top, and
The bigger kill though is Milan, perhaps Milan going down there. Although Wraith King getting pretty low in the process.
Misery survives. Supreme's having to spend so much on regen in the mid lane. And he's poison touched.
That's an Arcane Rune too? See ya.
Arcane Rune dazzles, double stack the poisons.
Yeah, this mid lane looks real sad. I wouldn't want to be this morph.
Oh, definitely not.
Oh,
no! It bounced to him.
Oh no,
What a player.
no.
He's, I mean,
That range was insane. And now he's got level 6. The Juju's online with the Arcane.
He may just have to go Shrine.
yeah.
That range. Oh.
Oh, top.
Kezu,
Kezu. The
He's
stick
tanky.
charges.
Catapult wave.
he's fine. He's got Milan backing him up too.
Catapult wave is coming, and Misery's timing his rotation mid here. If they can just force Supreme out of the lane and just steal tower damage with the catapult, that's huge for Matu's game.
He's
It's
so
really good
low.
move.
Misery coming in too. Got the cask,
They're just pushing him out.
forcing
Yep.
him out.
Yeah.
Push the wave using the heal, and down bottom though this does leave Faded alone, so he's not having the best time in the PL, but 23 CS, he's still at least getting what he needs.
He kind of just wants level 6 so he can go jungle. That isn't really a lane you're gonna play to win.
Keeping
Misery?
it mid. Misery
Bit
gets the
deep.
Maledict out, has the heal from Matu, but does need to be careful.
Good talk, Kezu. Trying to make a bit of an attempt there. I'll be able to
Using the
walk
cold
off.
feet with the Wraith Fire Blast was on cooldown.
Comes a spear Curry away, Curry.
How much damage on the tower? Half of it, health gone.
I don't usually looking at net worth really quick, but I want to see what Morphlings is because he spent so much on regen. Yeah.
Oh,
It's down to 1600 already.
poor Supreme. Can he catch up, you think?
Four up top. Kezu. Fine. Milan's going to dive in. Look for this kill on Senny. And
Senny, not so
Senny,
fine.
the ambitious CP won't pay off. Get the kill.
Hello, Supreme. Coming in for
Ooh.
the kill on Kezu. That's how you catch up.
Maybe they can get Milan as well.
Yeah, he should be able to get a second here.
Man, that haste rune
good
helping out.
What a dream haste room
Double
rotation
kick.
for Supreme.
Oh,
He even got given the solo
Yeah.
XP for that one. Good guy Wraith King not coming over for it.
yep.
He basically got like 2 creep waves of gold right there. That's a full minute of Matu zoning him off the lane.
He went from
Just recovered
1600 to
instantly.
2200.
Yeah, that's crazy actually.
Yeah,
Huge.
it's almost 3 waves, but yeah. Massive first game.
Yeah, he's got quad Wraith Band now. Those stats are good.
Up top, Curry's in a bit of trouble. Same thing here. They just want to apply as much tower damage as possible with the catapult.
Maybe
Oh, he got
get a kill.
speared.
Yeah. These fire spirits being chained together and
He's
they'll
dead.
burn.
And Kez and Milan continues to play his top lane very well.
They have such high levels between them too. Kezo's
Yeah.
near level 6 already.
They are crushing this Wraith King here. Kills, get some pressure on the tower as well. On the lane, Saberlight, he has now got that level 6, so Stampedes will be available if necessary.
Yep. They're going on him right away. Try to force it. This cask bounce. But he's still danky. They just focused on those creeps.
Yeah, he's level 6 now as well, so he's gonna start accelerating his farm. He's actually not doing bad at all. Almost even with Matu. In that worth. That's, I think it's really good early start for Chaos. You're very happy with how these lanes and everything have gone.
Yeah, definitely.
Next
Kezo's
big
done-
timing is Mars being 6. That's
Yeah,
probably where
exactly.
they're gonna look to make a move next.
Super nice. How's Milan doing as well? He should be at least 5.5 too. Oh, he's 5, okay. Yeah, it's still really
Yeah.
good. Mm.
Yeah, they're even preemptively sentry warding up here. This is really good timing with Kezo hitting 6. They're gonna make it easy for Witch Doctor or anyone that wants to rotate up top and start pressuring that tower as well.
New move coming in. The Morph wants to put pressure on top too.
It's probably making the same read. Mars at 6, supports are probably gonna be here. It's a good timing for me to rotate in. Make some kind of counter gank.
Yeah, they've got the Stampede too, so they've got that global threat. So we can stick on a target. Kezu,
Well,
they
I
want
think
him. Oh,
Oh,
there's a.
um,
He's protecting himself, but not for long.
yeah, he's gonna die here.
Anyone lagging or
Giannis.
just Kezu maybe?
Just Kezi, maybe.
Got him.
Damn.
let's take a little moment to congratulate Royal Never Give Up on making it to TI.
They made it. They did
They
it.
made it. Crazy
Nice.
last couple of team fights.
I saw 9 buybacks.
Yeah,
I
9
was like-
buybacks, 1 fight. Like, what?
Yeah. Afu back at TI. Happy for that guy. He's,
Lanham back at
Lanin
TI.
back at TI. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
My boy. He picks ET.
yeah. Oh, crazy. I just hope that our finals best of 5 today is as hype as that one, because that was hype. At least game 5 was hype.
Well, there's the Necro Book's out for Matsu, so he's going to be able to keep that farm very nicely, Curry.
Oh, the Necrobook's like even better this game too versus the Wraith King.
Now Matsu's here. They look to try and take down Curry. Been chased by the Necro Books. They'll get him. Matsu here to back up his teammates. And Milan actually diving forward. Pissed down Senny a little bit. Senny's got the cold feet, but Milan will be able to walk out of range of it and keep these fire spirits going. Ice Blast is
Milan.
down onto Milan. In fact, Milan, he's straight up dead. Oh, and the tips are out as well.
Yeah, and he went for the play on the side there, and he wasn't near the kill that they got on the Wraith King, so he didn't get an earn charge either. So he got a bit greedy there, going for his own solo play there
He's
rather
so
than just,
close to having egg as well.
Yeah,
Why not with
Yeah, with
the-
that would have definitely worked.
yeah, for sure. Ooh, got the right
I
steal
do
there.
think Matu usually doesn't level up the Necro though. Even though it is good against Wraith King, I think usually tends to go other items. Like
Yeah,
some
yeah, he
medallions
leaves it
or
one.
Greaves.
It
Yeah.
still mana burns a little bit. You know, it's still got a tiny little bit.
That's true. That's true.
It's pretty insignificant, but
30
Yeah.
damage.
it's something.
You farm so fast though when you get this Necro, because you have basically permanent uptime as Dazzle because of the bad Juju, and then
Yeah.
you get the heal bomb on the Necros, so you farm so fast.
And he takes the XP talent most of the time, and he gets like once you get 12, it is always it's the permanent uptime.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes the XP gain. And the books are out, and they can continue to put the pressure on with these as well. Rally around the Mars, since he's incredibly strong right now. Peel the pressure away from your Phantom Lancer, so Beta can just kind of farm and catch back up. Even though he's fine. He's actually top 3.
Yeah, he's having a very good game for PL. Like in this meta, you usually don't have good early games at all.
He's been like the
I think-
only one playing, and he's been doing pretty good at it.
It was one game, right?
2 games.
But I
2
thought-
games
two
PL, yeah.
games, alright.
It's very much like a comfort pick for him, and I think something that's kind
I
of
see.
he's brought over from like the SA region because they love PL over there.
Okay.
Trying to set up for something top, Kazu. For the arena.
Oh, misses his spear.
Okay. Now Matsu's in a little trouble. They drop the arena now. Look at the Maledict diving forward. Egg nicely placed out to the outside of it. They've lost Matsu. And in fact, the rest of them, they're out of range of it. So Rubik for a core dazzle. That's a trade the Hippomaniacs will certainly take. Arena and Supernova being used as well.
I like how Rubik speared him to Kazu's wall. That was kind of funny.
I didn't think that would work. Because it's Kazu's wall, so shouldn't he move?
He caught him. Does he? Oh.
Supreme playing
Very
up in their
aggressive.
face,
He's just straight in. They've got some
Faded's
strength to shift up. Jump forward from Faded. Faded. Looking for the chase. Senny did manage to take down Misery. And Supreme will live. Milan got a few fire spirits left to stop the right clicks, but still a double edge comes into
May
play.
kill Saberlight now.
And there's the nuke damage from the Fate Bolt. They'll get Milan.
Yep.
All right. I mean, Supreme is playing super aggressive, but it's actually working. Forcing these
There
moves.
isn't really much burst damage on Chaos, so he just has to play around his limits. As soon as somebody turns on him, he can start morphing up. No real lockdown either for him, so it is a very good morph game in that way. Teamfights are not hard to play.
Wraith King is making use of all this space farming
How's
on
his
the
farm?
bottom half of the map.
There's
Go,
Midas.
Arcane Rune as well. The Dream.
Oh, the dream.
Oh,
Arcane.
yeah.
Beautiful.
Feels good.
Very nice.
I hear Qualifiers voice every time that happens in my head. Arcane Rune Midas. That's what he talks about in his sleep.
Here's it. Trying to set up somebody again up top of his own though. See if he's going to do anything.
Yeah, they
on his
saw
own.
that
There's two
courier
of
flying
them
up. They know where he
here.
is.
He goes for the solo attempt onto the Morphling.
What?
It's
That-
very buggy, the whole spirit
Yeah.
thing. It happens sometimes. I have no idea why.
Wait, well, because I was going to say, surely Rubik cannot spear him to his own wall.
Of
Or
course you can.
Why? But his own wall does not block his movement.
Oh, I mean, oh no, you can't block him to his own wall. Actually, you might be right.
That's
Whoops.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
That's what I said.
Well, you said he did lock him to his wall.
No, he blocked the dazzle into the wall.
Yeah, but I thought that wouldn't work because Dazzle wouldn't be hit by
yeah,
the wall because he
Dazzle
can
walk
move
through the wall because it's his ally's wall. So surely he can't.
Yeah, actually, wait a minute.
He can't. Yeah, what are you guys on
Maybe
about?
you can just.
Dude, it did happen.
Are
It
you
happened.
sure? Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Are you
No,
sure
I,
it wasn't
I
a
think.
tree?
Okay, so I
Was it
think
a
that there
tree?
was
Was
a
it-
tree right behind that.
Because you can't get put to your allies over.
All right,
there.
well, now I feel
Yeah.
silly.
Giannis.
There are a lot of weird interactions with that though. Like for example, the mid hills. Sometimes you just get speared up the hill. Sometimes you get connected with it. Same thing with Bat. That's fire flying. Sometimes he gets speared. Sometimes he doesn't. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but
Yeah. Roche
Seems a
Pit's
bit
also a
buggy.
nightmare.
yeah.
Like only some of the walls work. Not a Mars player.
Same.
Grimstroke only.
And we saw
One
this.
hero player.
We saw this as well in the last game, and you know, is this just a hero that doesn't farm well? Because Kezi always seems to sort of sit behind on the net worth. Like him and Milan are always at the same sort of farm when they do this Phoenix Mars combo. Is that the nature of the hero, or why does it end up being like that? Or would you expect Kezu to have more farm at the moment?
It probably has more to do with their team dynamics than anything else. Because Mars inherently farms creepers very easily. Just uses 2 spells and a wave is cleared. So
I think they're
usually when we play
prioritizing
Mars,
probably prioritizing Phoenix to get the vessel, right? Because he's versus Morph.
yeah, probably.
And the level 10 talent, 90 GPM, it feels so nice to get as early as possible.
He's also the only playmaker in their team. Like he's the only person that can start fights. So he kind of has to be there for everything.
Yeah.
So it's hard to farm at the same time as you're doing that.
Okay.
Taking a second to welcome everybody in from the Beyond Summit 1 stream, because we're being moved over about now, as in 5 minutes in the future and we're 5 minutes behind. We are watching the lower bracket finals between Chaos and Hippomaniacs. Chaos is 1 game up, and is of course an elimination match. We are also joined by Insania, who's on the mic. And you're watching, of course, the European TI qualifier Amsterdam Space Hub.
Oh,
He's
fine. He's good. He's good.
Okay.
Good shift.
There's a vessel on him.
Oh, he's not good.
Oh, the grave?
He's still in a lot of trouble, isn't he? Oh no, maybe not. He's out. The ice blast.
Oh, what a boss.
Clips.
Gonna pass over Milan. Oh, Senny, that was an ambitious TP. Tries to TP out in the midst of the whole team, won't make it.
Yep.
But
That was-
Supreme's able to get out alive.
Damn, Supreme. Those are some fast fingers.
I think.
I mean,
he
that was
feels,
a dream initiation. They even caught him before morphing, and they still don't have, because they literally have no burst damage at all.
Yeah.
It's like Dazzle heal.
Just something to make up for the later stage. Maybe feeling a little pressured, but it's working out.
Let's see here on this defense. I mean, Chaos, they do have the Supernova at least.
Hey, Blast.
Dream
They're
goes
trying
for
to
the
commit,
burst
but
play onto
everyone's
Matu.
here.
And now they'll turn. Maledict's down onto Muff. Got Rebuke onto the two of them, the Spirit Vessels as well, ticking them down. As the Rubik's dead, Supreme in trouble. The Sun Ray burning him in the trees. Spear will finish him off. Kezu hits the shot.
Yeah, I really love that they gave Milan and there's all this extra farm. This vessel is gonna put in so much work in these next like 10 minutes or 8 minutes before the Morphling has the Manta finished up or however long.
He is rushing it. He already has the Yashe. He
Yeah.
realized like that's the one thing that's ruining his game right now.
So ways away. They can keep putting the aggression on if they get this bottom tier 1 too. If they get some deep wards, they can definitely look to keep playing around the fact that he doesn't have the Manta.
They're finishing up Blink on Mars here as well, so it's just gonna enable them to continue playing the way that they are right now and
Yeah.
play for map control while PL farms. PL even went the Yasha before Diffu to accelerate his farm even further. They seem to be, Chaos seem to have a fairly good idea of how they want to play this game out.
Yeah.
And they're executing it quite well.
And it's it's a great PL game, right? Just the core v core matchups. He's got a fantastic later stage. I'm glad I actually see him take the evasion talent instead of the attack speed talent at 10 on the PL. It's so much evasion. I think people have overlooked it for a while.
Yeah, I think people generally always took the attack speed and then the health.
Yeah, I mean 20 evasion. like,
20?
that's a level 20 talent
What?
for a lot of other heroes.
That's crazy.
Has it always been 20%?
Dude, that's got buffed for sure, right?
I remember it being like, yeah, way lower than that.
Maybe I'm dumb. I don't play PL either. 30, the mana.
Oh, nice spear. Pushes him back in the tower.
Ruh-roh. They're really turning up the heat now.
I've got the blink on Saberlight. The heat lens on Muff, but yeah, still striking hard now. Chaos at this time where the Radiance is not quite there for Curry. Still a little
Solar
bit
Crest
str-
finished.
Yeah,
On Matu as well. A lot of big items completed for them now.
checking. Change log
a
sheet.
very quick Roshan hit. Because of that, Chaos is scanned out. They are heading over, but there's no Curry.
And it's Mars Phoenix
It's
in this
such
area.
a scary team fight to try and poke into. They'll throw an Ice Blast in. Supreme is outside. There's the first Spirit Vessel charge,
Kez
and
is
there's
in.
the combo drop down. Arena's going to be dropped. They've got the egg as well.
They can't kill that
They
egg.
cannot kill the
trying to
egg.
hit it. I
The
don't
egg
think you
is
should.
burning them all as they'll die. The two supports. Supreme now focused towards. He's low on the mana. Saberlight will be able to offer Stampede to try and get him out of there to safety, but jump forward from Kez, who spears him to the tree. They'll
Oh,
get
he's
the
going to be the
morph
scare.
also.
Picking the Morphling into the PL.
7.21. Level 10 right talent increased evasion from 10 to 15 points. 7.22 C. Level 10 evasion right talent increased evasion bonus from 15 to 20%.
Oh, okay, so it did get heavily buffed. So that's
Like
that
within
could be,
the last couple of patches.
could be
yeah.
a reason why they're picking it. Maybe people have overlooked that as well. I was, wow, 20%. Holy crap.
That's one of the best level 10 talents in the game.
That's a lot of evasion.
I feel like they just wanted them to pick it. It's like, look, we're buffing this. Look, we're buffing it.
I guess the idea is that generally PL is countered by like magic damage and AoE damage, which evasion doesn't help against, but still.
So much.
It's so much.
Did you know it was 20%, Aiden?
No, I had no idea. Zero's been dead for so long. God bless.
Oh
Keep
god.
playing it.
Are we gonna have a PL TI meta again?
I mean, Chaos is trying to get there, and if they're there, I think we'll see some PL.
I mean, Faded is crushing it on his PR performances.
Right?
Runs really nicely as well with this Matu Dazzle pace that they play at.
He's got Radiance, but look at the armor on this man.
He just dies.
This is with Solar Crest, but he's under his tier 4s and he's negative armor.
Look at this poor AA man. He just has illusions chasing after him.
Oh, I
Nothing
thought.
he can
Oh,
do.
before the bad juju's wore off. Sorry. All right.
I hate this part of PL. He just sends illusions on you, and there's nothing you can do as support.
And you just lose your mana.
Like, alright, guess I just accept it.
Saberlight
It's all about perspective, right?
Go
If you
for
were
the
a
jump
carry,
in.
Yeah.
love it.
Milan starting to tease with the dive. They get the spear back. Saberlight trying to stampede away, but they got the stuns. The ice blast will fly across the majority of them, and Supreme's in. Goes straight for Misery. The arena's down from Kezu. Faded falling low. The Supernova's out. Can they hit it? No, they're backing
can't.
away. They're trying to
cannot.
run, but Curry's dead, out of mana.
No buybacks.
He's gone for 50 seconds. The Supernova strikes Supreme in place. As Hippomaniacs are forced back away from the defense, Chaos can keep on the aggressive. Can certainly look to take this mid set of racks.
They're good at setting up the Mars Phoenix.
Yeah,
Every single
this
time the
combo.
egg is on top of the shell, so they can't actually hit it. It just gets blocked by the Mars shield.
I mean, if there's one thing to look back on this series in your Hippomaniacs, you're wishing you just didn't give them Phoenix Mars 2
Yeah,
games in a
don't
row.
let them take the Phoenix Mars. I think you definitely take the Mars away from Kezu. Make him play someone else.
Oh.
If he's on his Mars, he's going to be very comfortable, especially when backed up by Milan's Phoenix for sure. But the Mars element is definitely very strong.
And Chaos just understood this Phoenix was going to be the most contested support in this series, and they were willing to first pick it 2 games in a row.
Yep. Ban the CM, make him play something new. Take the Phoenix.
You can really tell that they did their prep work, like Chaos, that is. They
Yeah.
really knew what like heroes these guys play and how to prepare for them. Picking the Mars Phoenix, they take away the Phoenix from them, they get the Mars, they know they're gonna take the Centaur first. I mean, yeah. And then they knew the Wraith King was a bad matchup into the Mars, so they just set themselves up for success with their first 2 picks.
Yeah, because like we were saying, like we kind of expected, you know, Wraith King to come out and the AA to come
Yeah.
out. Like if we're calling that, you have to know that they know this, and they seemed like they were super well prepared for it. And it is showing.
Not over yet, but an uphill battle for Hippomaniacs.
Ooh, what was it? Was it at
We're
90?
ignoring that one.
Was it at 90% already?
95.
95.
95
wow.
already, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's PL versus Morphling, right?
Nope.
PL versus Wraith King.
I mean, you go in Dota buff, that's the hero with the best win differential against Wraith King. Even with the level 20 Talon and Radiance, it's still a terrible matchup.
Arena will be dropped here. Won't quite get the catch. They do still find setting on the side. Deathward as well being used to burst the AA. As the AA is gone, he has got buyback and he'll use it straight away.
Egg, still going to force this fight.
And that egg's going to be able to burn down Mars.
don't
Supreme,
know
he's
if
trying to
Supreme's
kill
got
the egg. Can he get it? He can. Oh,
Oh, no.
Not quite in time. Supreme tried as
Made it
hard
all
as he
in.
could, but he could not get that egg. 1 hit away. As the egg is successful, and now VT Faded can just collapse on the rest of Hippomaniacs, pushing them back towards the fountain. There is a reincarnate.
They've gone in deep here. Misery's dead because of it and Faded. Well,
Faded.
he's got an Aegis, needs to be careful not to overcommit too much for his team.
Oh,
no.
Manson
Oh, he dodged
the
the
stun.
stun?
They've got the spear back as well. The diving is being
He's dying in the
rewarded.
fountain. Saberlight's going to be close. He dies because of the Spirit
Oh
Vessel.
my god.
In the fountain.
And they've got the spear
There's a
back.
dive as well now.
Milan's going to live. The heal's
Oh
there
my
for
God,
Matu. He
no.
dives
Wow.
away. Faded still alive.
That's so brutal.
Killed him in the fountain with the vessel.
Yeah, I think this Aegis is expiring soon. Yeah, he dies on purpose. That Aegis was about to vanish. It was 10 seconds away, so smart play from Faded. You don't want that Aegis expiring and losing your regen.
And now they just push on. Look to take a second set of racks here. Chaos. It's relatively short cooldowns on the,
Now the
on
man's
the
touch.
on the respawns of Hippomaniacs, but their base is falling in front of them. Chaos.
That was a weird man to dodge. He still took the damage, but didn't get pushed.
Yeah. It was like through his body, but bounty runes are up if they want to fall back. They can take shrines, they can take bounties. Misery just took the 2 top.
Tier 2 bottom is still up. Can push that one down. Just do it the safe way.
Take the shrine.
Also closing in on hard. Might want to finish that before they go, now that he doesn't have an Aegis.
Yeah, I mean, he's super close, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And that heart, they have not killed him at all in this game already. And with that heart, I don't think it's going to make it any easier.
His level 20 talent's the range on the rush?
The charge,
Yeah, Phantom
yeah.
Rush, yeah.
Oh,
That's
Curry.
a nice boost as well for him.
Kezu's got the catch. Ice Blast is coming in. Stolen Spear will be dodged there by Faded with the Manta style.
Oh, we got the
Curry's
lift on
still
the
stuck
egg.
at the bit. They've
Nope.
got the egg out. They are hitting the egg. Supreme
Yeah.
comes in as well. They're trying to kill off the egg. They may get it this time. They do. They kill off the egg. Can they kill off any more? Curry's back with the second life. Goes with the Ray Fire Blast towards Kezu. Still though, a lot of power in this PL as VT Faded moves in.
killing
Takes
them all.
down another. He's cleaning them all up with his
yeah.
PL. Triple kill for Faded. He's onto Supreme. Gets the ultra kill. As
Feeling
this
good,
game is looking pretty over for Hippomaniacs. They had a great run in the groups. They made it to the final day of the regional qualifiers, but this looks to be Chaos knocking them down and out of the way. as Chaos with this victory can taste the final. It's so close. There may be one last fight left in it for Hippomaniacs in this match, but Chaos with a 20k lead and cleaning up these racks, they look to have pretty much sealed this one.
Yep, VT
They're making
faded.
good use of Matu's. Oh, sorry.
No,
They're making good use of Matu's, like, you know, the heroes that are special to them. And I think it's a good sign when a team is, like, drafting around, you know, arguably maybe, like, their most known player or best player. And they're making him work and they're creating these drafts around him. And it just looks so much better now than it looked in the early, like, days of the group stages where they were kind of trying to, like, outdraft their opponents and counterpick and stuff.
Yeah. I like him playing these type of heroes that are a little bit less risky. Like Pugna, I know he loves his Pugna, but that hero is such a risk right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's such a, it is a difference from Liquid, where it's like his hero had to be first to pick. Now we're seeing Matu with these late picks in the draft where he gets to, you know, have the hero that suits the game best. And Chaos looking like they're going to be in the grand finals.
It certainly does. Curry gets cleaned up, Saberlight Muffin dead without buyback, and they'll call it now. GG is called. The end of the road for Hippomaniacs. They made it so far, but this is the end for them here in this run for TI and Chaos 2-0. They're moving on to the grand finals to face up against TFT, the final tribe, in a best of 5.
Hats off to Hippomaniacs. Those guys have, you know, been around the qualifiers throughout the year.
Yeah.
Whole Czech team having a good showing in these qualifiers.
Definitely a couple of them showing some standout moments. Saberlight, probably people looking at him being like, this guy's a pretty good offlaner.
Pretty good.
Good playmaker.
Need a good offlaner. I'm not sure if he would want to leave his teammates behind, but you know.
Get an appealing offer.
Yeah, if you get a good offer, you're out of there.
Making him an offer he can't refuse. Wrong accent. Great game though from Chaos. Definitely showing that they were the spot in the grand finals, but now they're up against their well, nemesis this qualifier, the final tribe.
Bulba's happy. Rasmus versus Rasmus.
Rasmus versus Rasmus. Yeah, but so far in this qualifier, it's been 3-1 in favor of Final Tribe all the times they faced. So, with a group stage win, and yesterday, of course, 2-1. What do you think, Aiden? Who's gonna take that?
Ooh, I actually think it's gonna be a lot closer today. I think Chaos looked a lot better today than they looked in any of the other series. It feels like they're making their drafts click with their players, and I mean, Tribe, we've played Tribe in I think pretty much every single qualifier.
Yeah.
This year, so they have a lot of experience from being like in this like one game off of qualifying.
Yeah, they've played a lot of Dota in this sort of circumstance.
So
yeah, they've experienced this position a lot of times. Yeah.
And Jesse's been playing his best Dota that I've ever seen from him. I think.
Yeah. Hopefully, well,
Yeah,
you
I
wanna
think
hope
they look
can break it, but
pretty good.
Have they qualified for even a minor this year, or is it just
Final Tribe? No.
Oh,
I think the first one, no? They were at the Dream League one.
Were they at the Dream
No, I
League
think you're
final?
right, Aiden. Yeah, I think they were at the Dream League. Yeah.
I think they were at
Yeah,
the
they were
first
at the Dream League. Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty
because
sure they
OG
were.
and Liquid weren't playing yet. I
Yeah,
think.
Liquid pulled out? I remember.
yeah.
Yeah.
TFT with them. Yeah, I seem to remember them.
But
being
was
there.
it the same TFT?
Was that previous season? No, it was
Jonas and
slightly
might
Fab
have
was
been
in instead of
Jonas.
Zibba. The
They
rest
were
Yeah, it
playing
was
was
with
the
slightly
Jonas.
different.
Yeah,
It was
that's
slightly
right.
different.
But the rest was the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Core was the same.
Yeah, I
Alright.
mean, I think it's gonna go a lot of games. I would guess
Yeah.
4 games at least. Yeah.
Are you gonna join us for those?
I think I'm just gonna play some pubs and watch. But thank you guys for having me for this game.
Well, I said by
Thank you
all
for
means, if you're
joining
watching
us.
the series as well, you can be very welcome to hop in and for a game 3 or a game 4 if you're sort of
Yeah.
feeling in the groove. So just let
Yeah.
us know, Aiden. But
Sure,
other
will
than
do.
that, thank you very much for joining us again, Insania. It's always
No worries.
a great treat to have you on, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, Insania from Alliance being with us there for the end of that series as we have the grand finals round the corner. Chaos versus the final tribe, best of 5. Winner goes to TI. Should be starting a little soon. The teams will probably get a little bit of a break. Chaos, of course, in particular coming out of that series. Only a 45-minute break.
45-minute
We'll
break.
probably come back and entertain you with some games. So we'll be back in a bit. We're going to run some ads, but the game will be on this channel, so don't go anywhere.